I'm trying to pause at the bottom, kind of. Oh God. Okay. I don't like chilling here. Am I stuck? All right, guys. The road to 250 lean, day 3, leg day. Walking in my Chuck Taylors. Can't risk them getting any more damage than they already are, guys. You see the spark, you see the beautiful vibe of October, Baltimore, Maryland. Whew. Oh, I might have to move that mic. I don't know if that's working good. There we go. All right, good afternoon, guys. How are we doing today? We got Tuesday afternoon, 5:15, headed to the gym. The road to 250 lean, day 3. Leg day, guys. Got legs on the menu this evening. Got legs on the menu this evening. I like to structure my leg days 2 a week, and I like to have a quad focused leg day. I find that my quads need this like direct attention. They weren't growing or progressing working quads and hamstrings together. I think my hamstrings, glutes, it kind of like swallows up all the available, all the available growth your body has. When I was doing legs without splitting the two up, just wasn't getting anywhere. And that's what I notice a lot of people's legs kind of look like. They just don't look very well developed. I mean, you can be really strong and not have developed legs, guys. That's all over the place. Developing legs and strength aren't exactly like hand in hand. They do, but it definitely helps. Obviously, some strong legs are going to be bigger than some not strong legs. Obviously, guys. I should clip this elsewhere. Hold on. I think I should clip this right there. Oh, I need the face upwards. There we go. Perfect. Perfect mic placement. Oh, we're making this light. We love that. Sweet. All right, guys. Guys, listen, I'm not the only one who's onto this splitting up the leg things. I get a lot of confirmation bias looking around, watching a lot of YouTube, watching a lot of different, influencers as well as champion elite bodybuilders, guys, who happen to be influencers as well. A lot of them have split their leg days up as well. It just makes more sense to me. So for today, probably work into, I've been really feeling a pre-exhaust on, like a true pre-exhaust on quad extensions or leg extensions. That's just been getting my body, my legs primed for exactly what I want. So I might do that tonight and then roll right into just some barbell squats. I probably only barbell squat these days once or twice a month. So we'll see how this goes. I will be rep checking probably 225. See how that goes. Not really expecting more than like 5 to 6. That would be pretty good, actually. That would be really good. Man, I'm not going to get that. I'm setting myself up for failure on that. We'll see. I squat super deep, lots of control. I also, guys, I only squat. You'll see tonight. I only squat with my ankles elevated, my heels elevated. Heel elevated squats target the quads more. And I found that for my mobility, for my leverages. This is a way more effective form of squatting than barbell squatting. If you've ever seen, guys, I'm always, I see guys squatting at the gym all the time, and they'll have their legs, their stances, like their legs wider than their shoulders. And they'll justify that because that's how their biomechanics work, and that's everything. Guys, if you saw me at the gym with my squatting with my legs wider than my shoulders, it would look so ridiculous because I'm tall. Short people just get away with this crazy form. It's just not good. It's not good at all. I do not recommend squatting legs super wide. You want to be working on a longer range of motion, guys, not stacking up weight and getting a shorter range of motion with some like lower back raise, with a lower back raise involved. Some of like these heavier squats I'm seeing are pretty much disgusting. Literally disgusting. Guys, I have not one time in my entire life squatted over 315 pounds. Not one time. I have pretty much no desire to. I mean, ideally, my ideal leg working set would be like a set of 20 at 225 machine-like reps. I think that would be way more muscle building than anything higher weight than that. Especially at my height and weight, like that, the weight is so high and I have to move it so far, guys. Anything more just seems crazy. I probably could achieve a lot higher numbers if I had this wide stance and I accepted that. I don't think that would increase the growth of my legs though, so that's why I don't do it, guys. I think that's a common mistake, guys, obsessing over the weight. Like I have to be doing a certain weight to look good. And I get it. Guys. I get it. When I first was talking legs specifically, this is a funny little story. When I first joined this gym that I'm going to now, I'd been out of the Navy for maybe like a year or two, and I wasn't really I'd kind of taken a break from the gym. Coronavirus was happening, and I was going to the LA Fitness. I was going to the local LA Fitness, and this just wasn't cutting it for me, guys. It just wasn't not cutting it for me. The final straw, there was a little bit of snow in the morning, a quarter inch of snow, like the schools were delayed or something like that. And I tried to go to the gym that evening at 5 or 6, and the whole gym was still closed. I was like, yeah, we're done. Joined a 24-hour training gym on the spot. And at the time, guys, I was recovering from a couple of different mental illness type deals. And I had lost a lot of weight again. So I weighed less than 200 pounds at that time. 190 some pounds, getting back into the gym, trying to get back to my normal size. Very lean, very skinny. And at this new training gym, I was very embarrassed on my squat. I didn't like being seen squatting lightweight. And it took a lot to mentally get over that. And I would have been 31 years old at that time, training in a gym most of my life, knowing my way around a gym, but still being in a new environment around new people and being weak comparatively in my mind to my past strength, and being my squat form not being that good, my flexibility not being there. Guys, but I nose to the grindstone, pushed through that, dedicated myself to a squat form that worked for my body, a deep, good squat form. It's undeniable that I have an insane way of training squats at this point. Never give up. Don't be embarrassed. I pushed through it, but I kind of regret feeling that way a little bit. We pushed through though. Gyms can be intimidating, guys. Gyms can be intimidating for people. And I didn't have a developed mindset at the time that the weight didn't matter. I didn't have that developed mindset that came very rapidly to me over the next couple years. The weight didn't matter. That even though it was 190 pounds, guys, barely squatting like 135 on a barbell with decent form, barely, like struggling, like truly struggling. Even that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. I mean, the form was true. The reps built muscle. This stuff takes time. There was nothing to be embarrassed or feel bad about on where I was at. It did motivate me, light a fire under my booty to develop legs, though. I've kind of been obsessed with that, guys. I mean, I would say getting into this crazy two days a week doing legs, the quad focus day, and then my other day, I haven't mentioned it at all. My other days on Saturdays, I do like a hamstring glute focused leg days, my other day, where the main movement will either be an RDL, like a deficit RDL, a deadlift, a glute thrust, something like that. Some big hamstring glute activator core movement is always my main movement then. I was doing a lot of deadlifts for a long time. I've kind of backed off from the deadlifts and moved more towards a deficit RDL / stiff-legged deadlift. Kind of a combination of an RDL and a stiff-legged deadlift. I find that I get a ton of gains getting a long stretch out of that. All right, guys. So I think I'm just meeting one guy at the gym today. The man Seth actually was sick from that salmon. So he's out today. We got Jake though, so we're gonna see him over there, guys. Peace. What's that say? You pinched it.
The silent majority, and it says if the answer is more government, the question was a stupid question. With the I voted sticker on it.
Classic. I didn't even know that shit was going on today.
Early voting started last week, I think.
Big Jake.
Big day.
Yeah, buddy. That guy's just pulled up to the spot. Gonna get set up, get my time lapse, play a little basketball, drink my pre-workout. Get ready for this leg day. Peace. Oh, pro soccer days. Oh.
Oh, hold on. I gotta hit the retry, yo.
Oh.
Oh my god.
One more.
The rainbow.
Oh, it's wild.
Why was my first one off camera?
Nothing but net. That's what we're saying. Nothing but net. Pre-workout session, basketball warm-up for leg day. Drank the pre-workout, fit check action. You guys see the vibe? You know the deal. Little 7 p.m. here in Baltimore, Maryland. Decent night out. Been a gorgeous 2 weeks of weather. Probably some of the finer weather this whole year. Past 2 weeks. All right, guys. See you in the gym. Yep.
Great. Yeah?
Yeah. What up, Jake? What do we got today?
Legs. Leg day.
Headed in. Greatest gym on the planet. Forza 24-hour training gym. Located in the peaceful town of Baltimore. Low crime. It's a nice place to vacation. Alright guys, just getting to the gym here. Body's already pretty nice and warm from the basketball we were playing, so kind of just gonna get right into lifting soon. Brief mobility warm up. Oh, yeah. Get these ankles all nice and loose. Ankles, quads. Kind of just rolling forward on them. I kind of want to show this a little bit better. This. Just kind of working like a range of motion, like a deeper than normal range of motion here, guys. I'm not like holding any of these. I'm not like holding any of these stretches for a long time. I'm moving through the motion, getting everything loose. You know, a varying amount of weight. I'm helping myself hold on here for balance at times. But now I'm feeling good enough to kind of just hold this. Stretch the quads out, bring them in front of me. Don't be afraid to grab on something for balance. Oh yeah, even my toes were pretty tight, but we're feeling good now. Whew. All right, guys, I'm gonna hit a little pre-exhaustion warm-up / pre-exhaustion. We'll see. This gym just added this machine. I like it a lot. Uses your body weight tension as well as some angles. Just slightly different than your average quad extension. Seat's nice and adjustable so you can, you know, it is missing a hand grip, but yeah, not much hits like that directly. I'm just right into the meat of the vastus medialis right there. A big rep. That was 15. Felt pretty good. Oh, I didn't realize it was
Yeah, it's mega loaded.
Who? It must have fallen out. Go for 15. Warm up / pump up set, whatever you want to call it. It's 10. Feeling pretty good. Yep. 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 Should have this in the tank. Yep. Oh my God. Oh my God. What the?
Whew, sweating, guys. Check the legs out. I gotta get some air. It's just crazy hot right now. Wow. Big pump. Big pump already. One set in. That was a... That set actually took a lot out of me though. Those 10 reps, I really wanted to quit at about 6. 5 or 6, I was gonna call it. But I did not. Yeah, when the brain starts coming up with a million different excuses on why you shouldn't be doing something, we're gonna have to push onwards, guys. All right, I know I was doing something right. Whew. Yep. Just to show kind of all right, guys. Whew. Whew. Then we hit another set of that same weight, trying to get 10 more reps again. Hopefully they come a little easier. Generally, once I get into a motion, I can just keep doing it. But we'll see. Oh my God, I can't breathe. Come on. One. Ow. I don't have that last rep. All right. Catching my breath here. Toes, heels up on my toes, guys. I'm like trying to pause at the bottom, kind of. Oh God. Okay. I don't like chilling here. Am I stuck? Okay, what? That's one. Huh? Oh my God. It's nine, 10. Guys, ow. What now? Oh. Whew. Just barely holding tension on it right here. Slipping. Put 5 partials at the end. Ow. Oh. Yep. Boom. Big set here. This is gonna hurt really bad. Ooh. That's what is this? Whew. Yeah, buddy. Hey, what?
They get more.
Nah. Nah. Hell nah. Excuse me, just nah. Wrapped up the workout a little bit early, but I forgot to record calves. So, quick little pump check before I get out of here. Jake already rolled out. He hurt his trap or back, part of his back somehow. Pretty good quad pump today. Decent workout. A little bit underfed for what I like to come in and do a workout with, but you know, absolute banger on the Forza radio, guys. You know the deal. I feel like someone already said this. My camera's not on me too often enough. All right, here we go. Hey, hi. Washing my hands. Guys, always wash your hands after the gym. It's absolutely banger on right now, though. All right, guys, wrapped up the workout, headed home from the gym, just left. Said my goodbyes to Tom, the owner. Very cool, always cool at the gym there, guys. Highly recommend Forza to anyone looking in the Baltimore area for a gym. They do a lot of personal training stuff too. Yeah, the lift tonight, guys. Jake hurt himself a little bit. It's all good. It's all good. Happens, guys. Guess getting into the hack squat for one of the sets, he kind of tweaked his back a little bit. Hopefully it's nothing serious. We'll see. As for myself, got 2 sets of 10 at the 225 there on the hack. The drop set on the second set. That was pretty intense. Definitely gave me a very long-lasting quad pump. Admittingly, I'm running very low on fuel today, so I didn't lift too long. After that, I kind of got a bunch of sets of quad extensions and some calf raises. And I called it quits, guys. Definitely trained till failure a couple times. Gosh, just definitely feeling it, feeling good. When I was 21 years old, I dislocated my left patella, and I couldn't train legs for years, guys. Definitely affected me mentally. It was awful. It was awful. Couldn't run, couldn't walk, couldn't do anything. Could barely move. Now, as you've seen tonight, I got a lot of flexibility in my legs. This flexibility came through consistent training over a recently long period of time. I really started maximizing my leg training about 3 years ago. You know, really focusing on it. And I never had done that in my life. Even when I was younger, before I had injured my knee, I never prioritized leg training. I think it's just like a thing when you're young. Like, you just see that as not, like, I didn't see having big legs as desirable when I was young. That's also because I was tall, and it didn't really seem achievable. I didn't have any good examples of, like, really tall guys with big legs that look like I could achieve. So, didn't have much motivation for that. But now I'm setting the standard. I mean, I do believe my legs are looking really nice these days. Very full. My left, if you really pay attention, you can notice a difference in my left quad compared to my right from my injury a long time ago, over 10 years ago, guys. It still affects me. It still affects the size, proportionality, everything about how my legs look. And I train with that in mind, guys. And still, it's really hard to correct that difference. And just randomly talking about it, I have it's probably 2 other like muscular differences that I can tell in my body. Probably 3. My left bicep is slightly bigger than my right bicep. I can attribute that to the insertion point being slightly slightly shorter insertion point on my left arm. When I compare the insertion points right up against each other, my left bicep's insertion point is slightly shorter, giving it that fuller peaked look, whereas my right bicep looks more long because it has a longer insertion. And I train with that intent in mind, prioritizing my right arm, things like that, trying to, prioritize the growth on that. When I was younger, before I injured my knee a big imbalance I had in my body, big muscular imbalance, was my my traps. And I swear that came from deadlifting with a switched grip, unevenly. Deadlifting or shrugging or whatever. I just used a switch grip a lot. I've never felt a good connection with straps, guys. And I've trained through that. My traps look perfectly symmetrical now. When I was younger, it was you could definitely tell. I've never felt a connection with straps, guys, ever. And I have tried using them several times. It doesn't seem, the point I've been training, my fingers feel like hooks, guys. Like when I can train lat pull downs till failure, several sets, tiring out my lats, very heavy, and not my forearm. So I think I'm good. And I don't deadlift with straps either. I really don't. I don't like that. I don't recommend that. I don't think that's smart. I don't think that's smart if you're deadlifting with straps. That changes the way it puts your body in a more injury-prone position. One, because you're probably doing more weight than you should. You can't even pick up the weight. You need straps to help you pick up the weight. So you're already doing something you probably shouldn't. And it changes how far the bar sits in your hand. It changes throughout the movement because the straps slip. Guys, don't deadlift with straps. Just don't. Just don't. If you can't pick it up, wasn't meant to be deadlifted. You got to work on your strength. It'll come in time, but don't hurt yourself like that. I definitely don't recommend straps for deadlifts. And I'll say it, guys, there's nothing more unimpressive to me when I see a deadlifting video is when, you got the guy doing his setup, or girl doing his or her setup, and get on top of the bar, big weight, 500-600 plus pounds, and then they spend the next 20 seconds in a weird bent over position, ratcheting their wrists into this bar. I think that's the weakest move ever for a deadlift. That's an automatic next. I swipe on the video immediately. I don't want to see that. And I think the people who do this know, because a lot of the times I've seen, just the other day, a nice deadlifting video where the guy, he gets up to the bar and then it was immediately cut to him starting his pull. And I'm like, hey, wait a second. Didn't show the 20 seconds of him looking really uncool, strapping into that bar all bent over, getting your back all out of position, you're breathing. Guys, definitely don't deadlift with straps. Just don't do it. Straight up. Random rant about that. All right, guys. Gonna end this video now. Hope you enjoyed it. It's a long one. We'll have arms tomorrow. Upper body's very sore from yesterday. I gotta eat up tonight. We gotta come up with something. All right, guys. Peace.